Woo! Oh. Guess need my microphone before I act like a monkey. What up, everybody? I'm roasting and toasting and Uncle Mud roasting. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's hot in this thing, but I figured I'd wear something goofy. The tie's back there somewhere. I don't know where it went. That's not important. And if the microphone's loud, I realized doing a video Friday, Thursday, whatever day I did a video, if this microphone isn't keistered up your throat, down your throat, you can't hear anything this far away. Probably can't hear me right now. 50% volume is 6 inches away. So I'm going to put this microphone down my throat while we're doing this. Okay, so what we're doing is we're doing a food bracket here. I got the typical NCAA bracket. 1 through 16, 1 through 16, 1 through 16, 1 through 16. I even put the play-in games up here. I'll explain that while I already have some written in here. I know you can't see it, but it's close to I get the camera. You don't have to see it. I'll explain it anyway. But I got the play-in games, which is 8 teams, so I did 72 brackets of food. Now, here's how I did this. I looked up the top 500 food companies, restaurants, food, anything food-related. There's some of them are not restaurants. And to not be biased, I wrote down the ones I've actually heard of, the ones I've been to, the ones I tasted, all that good stuff. Because if I hadn't heard of them, what's the point? And second of all, I was going to do it where I chose the restaurant, but then Jersey Mike's would win no matter who they was playing against. So that's unfair. So I can't do that either. So I got to be biased. So I decided to do a randomizer on my phone, and that's how we're going to pick the bracket. So anybody can win. Any of the 72 teams can win, all the way from the worst one that I hate on here all the way to the best one on here, which is Jersey Mike's. So we're just going to do a randomizer. But to be fair, I went ahead and put the 8 teams up here, or the worst for myself. So at least the bad teams are first. And then I'm going to randomize 16 seeds all the way to the 1 seed. So Jersey Mike's might end up a 16 seed. You don't really know. Who knows? So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to randomize the 8. I'll go ahead and tell you the 8. And we're going to randomize them one at a time before I write them on the list. So y'all going to be doing the randomizer with me. So right now, the 8 worst restaurants, in my opinion, out of all the 72 I have on here, is Chuck E. Cheese, because their pizza sucks, and there's 4,000 kids in there. And yes, I have an opinion for every single restaurant on here. TGI Fridays, the reason why I give them a 16 play-in seed is because they don't exist anymore. So it's not fair they're on the list. So I put them in the play-in. Firehouse Subs only ate there once, was not impressed. Red Robin was not impressed with a burger I ate there one time. Dickey's Barbecue, way overrated. Popeye's Chicken, garbage. I mean, the chicken strips, everything else, don't get the biscuits. Church's Chicken, the worst chicken place in America. Garbage chicken. And I hope they're not going to see this and sponsor this, because Church's, you need to do some better. And Mellow Mushroom, because they are overrated pizza. Yes, the pizza's good, but it's $50 freaking for a pizza. That's dumb. You should not be on the list. I mean, you shouldn't be in the top. Okay, so what I did was, this is not going to let me do face scan because I have this monkey suit on. There we go. Okay, let me bring up my randomizer here. Woo! I am roasting in this suit. All right, I have all teams in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and randomize them because I typed every single one of these in. And I do not want to take them off just to do these seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and seed every team, see where we have them seeded, then take all these off here. I can pause it, so you don't have to sit there and watch me. And then I'll reset them one at a time. And what I'm going to do is, I think there's a way you can do in the randomizer that you can do, like, one should come up more than the other one because it's a 1 seed, not a 16. This time I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to go straight by chance. Next time we do this food bracket, I'm actually thinking about letting people vote on however many votes we get in the chat. But just right now, we're just going to do a randomizer. Eventually, I can figure out how a 16 seed shouldn't give as many good chances. I think you can set it up where it goes more on the one than the other. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's just go pick right now. I'm going to spin the wheel. All the food, all 68 teams are in this right here. If one of the play-in teams has come up, we just don't worry about it. So I'm going to start at the 16s. I'm going to go 16, 16, 16, 16, and we're going to work our way up to the number 1 seed. All right, let's spin it. Cinnabon, which to me isn't really a food place, so they're going to get the 16 seed. I'm sorry, I'm doing 15 seeds because the play-ins are the ones that get the 16 seeds. So I'm only doing the 15 seeds right now. I'm going to have to set this down because it don't stretch far enough. Okay, Cinnabon gets the 15 seed, and they're in the top bracket. We're going to go this bracket and then this bracket and then work our way. Kind of like the regular NCAA does. The best two teams should meet to the championship. Okay. I'm about to lose my Sharpie on the floor. Randomizer. Five Guys Burgers and Fries. You know, they're pretty good, but hold on. They're really good, but they're like $15 for a burger, even though you get a whole bunch of fries. I'm telling you, I'm going to have a thing to say about every team on here. All right, let's pick the other 15 seed. Longhorn Steakhouse. That's actually the one I would choose out of all the steakhouses that are the worst, so I'm not unhappy with that. Jersey Mike's better get a 1 seed. It doesn't matter anyway because it's by chance. It's a 50-50 chance no matter what seed you are, but I hope they're at least a 1 seed. Okay, let's do the last 15 seed. Dave and Buster's. See, they're not really a restaurant to me either, so. So what I need to do is I need to go in here and take these off because I think if I don't take them off here and it keeps coming up every single time, I'm going to get aggravated that it keeps coming up on here and I'm going to be like, oh, does it keep coming up on here? So let's take Five Guys off. Let's see. Okay, you can delete it. All right, Five Guys is off there. I wish it was in alphabetical order, but it's not. Did I say Cinnabon? Okay, yes. I almost said cinnamon. So Cinnabon, you're off there. What did I say? Longhorns, okay. Longhorns and Dave and Buster's. It shouldn't be that hard to find. Well, there's Longhorns. All right, let's delete them off there. I am really roasted in here. If I don't see Dave and Buster's, then I ain't going to worry about it. Because if it comes up again, we'll just skip it. I don't even know if them other ones, like the Chuck E. Cheese and all them, I don't even know if they're even on here. No, I don't want to take Beef O'Brady's off. Put that off here. All right. Let's go back to the spin. Save. Yes, please save. Okay, we're going to do the 14 seeds. Dickie's Barbecue. I mean, this is working out perfect. Dickie's is well overrated as well. Okay, let's do these 14s and I'll try and take some more of these off so we don't keep running into the same one. All right, let's go to the next 14 seed. Waffle House. That's the bad one because Waffle House should be way higher than 14. Yeah, Waffle House should be way up there. I would have put them a 2 to 3 seed. Or if you could, it'd be nice if you can take them off after they spun, but you can't. What do we got? BW3. Oh my God, how is Buffalo Wild Wings a 14 seed? And since it's by chance, see if I actually did it the other way, the number 3 seed would have a better chance. It's completely random, so I'm just still going to random so they would have a fair chance. Because Buffalo Wild Wings should be like on the top 1 or 2 seeds. All right, let's do one more seed. We'll take some more of these off here. Denny's. That's a good choice. Because out of all of the breakfast restaurant choices, I probably would have put them last. So, let's see if we can take some. The more we take off here, the easier it's going to be. Because I did not say take that off there. All right, BW3, you're gone. I'm not saying that I'm deleting them from the game. I'm just taking them off of here. That way, whenever we go to do the individual ones, all I have to do is just type them in. I'm trying to do this without messing them up here. I don't even know what I've typed in. I already did Dave and Buster's. Okay. I know I was missing one there. We did Dickie's? Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. All right, let's save and respin. Was that all the 14s? Yeah. We're on the 13 seeds now. Once we get all these down to 1, we'll work on the playing games. Subway coming in with a 13 seed. That's not very good. I have no clue how I'm going to remember how I wrote this because I cannot read my own writing. All right, let's go with the next one. Churches, they deserve to be a play-in. Are they already up there? They're in the play-in. Okay, that's what I thought. They're in the play-in, so I can take churches off there because they are the worst of all of them. See, I didn't even take the play. Get off! I didn't barely tap the thing. Churches. All right, we can delete churches off there, so that one doesn't count. Okay, let's go back to spinning. Oh no, Jersey Mike's got a. Oh, I'm glad I'm doing randomizer because Jersey Mike's just got a 13, and they should be the number 1 overall. I'm making this fair because Jersey Mike's is no way in hell a 13 seed. They're number 1. Whataburger! I'm okay with them being a 13. Last 13 is Arby's. Not good. Arby's should be higher. Okay, we got to remove some of them on here before we get too far ahead of ourselves. I just got an ad. All right, ad, get off my screen. Get off my screen. I'll just exit out and open it back up. Did I just go around the ad? Yes, I did, sucker. Okay, let's take some more of these off here. Let's go. See, I don't know see what I wrote. Was that Subway? I think so. And then we had Whataburger. There's Whataburger. I cannot read my own writing. We had Arby's and Jersey Mike's. Okay. I didn't say take that off there. Where's Jersey Mike's and Arby's? There's Arby's. There's Jersey Mike's. All right, Jersey Mike's. I'm sorry, but you gotta go bye-bye. All right, that was the 13th. All right, let's go to the 12s. Denny's. Did we already have Denny's up there? Thank you for not taking them off there. I thought we did, and I thought we had Outback too. Maybe we didn't. We did have Denny's though. All right, let's spin again. Panda Express. Now I would give them a lot better than a 12. Panda Express deserves better than a 12 seed. Golden Corral. They're expensive. Popeyes. They're at the top. Okay. We can take Popeyes off here. But I just do Golden Corral and Panda Express. So this is going to be easier to find the more I delete because there's less of them. Where's Panda Express? Panda. I got holes in a line. Okay, I got them off there. Okay, let's do the next one. Wingstop. I've not eaten a Wingstop in a long time. Used to eat them all the time when I was in the Navy. All right, let's do the last 12. Taco Bell, a 12 seed. Nice. Okay, we're going to take Taco Bell and Wingstop off there. Delete, 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 delete. You know, I had another app I did this on. And I typed every one of these in. And none of them went through. And I had to do another app and wasted all my time doing 172 freaking things. All right, let's do the. Are we on the 11s now? Yeah, we're on the 11s. Let's go with 11 seed. McDonald's is an 11. See that I would put them down there. That's good. Goodbye, McDonald's. Hope they lose. Red Lobster, the next 11. This is like a Selection Sunday show. Papa John's, they should dress up in these suits. Alright, our last 11 seed. Auntie Anne's. Well, let's take the time to take them off here. Buy McDonald's. So we have McDonald's, Red Lobster, Auntie Anne's was one of them, and what was the other one? The other one was McDonald's. I just did McDonald's. Oh, Papa John's. Yeah, it was Papa John's. Papa John's. Red Robin. Yeah, that'll be on here later. Papa John's. Where you at, Papa? Eat your Papa John's. Quit. Okay, stop doing that. Papa John's. I'm gonna see if I can find these playing game ones real quick. Let's find. Stop doing that. Chuck E. Cheese. Yes, get rid of Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is on there. TGI Fridays. I can take them off there. See, it's getting easier the more I take off there. Firehouse, they're right there. See how much quicker this is getting? Red Robin, they're right there. They're on the bottom. I think I took Dickies off there. Okay, Dickies is off there. I think I took Popeyes off there. Churches and Mellow Mushroom. Churches, Mellow Mushroom still on there. I don't see Churches. Okay, I think we have them all off here now. Besides what's left. All right, was that the last 11 seed that was left? All right, we're on the 10 seeds. We're rolling. 10 seed is Pizza Hut. It's going to be fun looking up these matchups when I get done. Next 10 seed, Texas Roadhouse. That is, of course, if I can read them. A&W. Everybody ever ate A&W? They got good root beer. Crystals, the last 10 seed. All right, let's take them off here real quick. Crystals, A&W. There's A&W gone. So y'all have to bear with me when I type in one of them at a time whenever we get to the end. The other two tens are Pizza Hut and Texas Roadhouse. There's Pizza Hut. Goodbye, Pizza Hut. There's Texas Roadhouse. Goodbye. All right, let's go to the nines. Zaxby's. Chick-fil-A should not be a 9. They should be a number 1. What a shame, Chick-fil-A. What a shame. Hooters. Oh, I didn't spin it. Nope. Hooters. Spin. Hooters and then Wendy's. Hooters should have got worse than a 9 seed. They're not that good. To say Chick-fil-A was one of them, correct? Yeah, it was my 9. Yeah, there's Chick-fil-A up there. And Wendy's was my other Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A was my other 9 seed. I had Hooters and Zaxby's. I have them in order of popularity, so it should be easier to find them. I know that, Zaxby's and Hooters won't be on the bottom. All right, let's do the 8 seeds. Let me hit the save button there. We'll do two at a time. Dairy Queen and then Krispy Kreme. We got our first 2 matchups. KFC and Cheddar's. Now, I could technically take over if I wanted to and choose for them, but that's not the way this is. This is what's called a randomizer. But next time we're going to do this as a randomizer, and then we'll randomize the picks like we're doing now, and then we'll let everybody pick for us. That would be fun. I'll let everybody pick in the comments, even if it takes more than a day. Okay, the 8 seeds were Cheddar's. I got to find them down here. They're far down the list. That just tells you they're not very popular. We had KFC. That's going to be at the very top. Not at the very top, but I mean up at the top. We had Dairy Queen and Krispy Kreme. Dairy Queen's at the top. Krispy Kreme should be at the top because I would like to have a Krispy Kreme right now. Alright, let's do our 7 seeds. Oh, I got to hit save and then spin. Cracker Barrel and O'Charlie's. Similar restaurants. Moe's, that's the Southwest Grill, and Sonny's. Oh, I love Sonny's. When we get down to actually doing between the two, I'll give more of a description on which ones I like. All right, let's go ahead and knock these out of here. With Sonny's and Moe's. I'm going to go to the bottoms. That's probably where they're going to be at. There's Sonny's. Yep, Moe's was like second from bottom. On the 7s, O'Charlie's and Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. There's Cracker Barrel. Delete. Where you at, O'Charlie's? And O'Charlie's? We don't even talk about O'Charlie's. Okay, let's do the 6s. White Castle. McAllister's. Outback, and Bonefish. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a better idea. Instead of having to individually type in every single restaurant, I'm just going to type a 1 and a 2 in. The higher city will be the 1, the lower city will be the 2, and I can go through them a lot faster that way. Because that's going to take forever trying to take all these off here. I mean, imagine if I had to sit here and type in every single one. Since we're only doing one bracket, one thing at a time. Okay, let's see. Outback. See, I'm already having to take the time to delete them off here. White Castle. White Castle, get out of here. Get out of here, White Castle. McAllister's, you better be on the bottom. Carrabba's is actually on the very bottom. All right, let's do the fives. Logan's and Starbucks. I'm finding faster ways to do it. IHOP. Carrabba's is not a 5. They should be a 16. But nonetheless, it's a randomizer. There's nothing I can do about it. IHOP and Carrabba's off here. Let's see, Carrabba's, I know you're on the bottom, so that was easy. We got some strong ones still left in here. The other ones was Starbucks and Logan's. Starbucks, you're at the very... Starbucks is the last one at the top. Logan's is kind of in the middle. Was that the 5s? That was the 5. All right. Let's work on the 4 seeds. Bojangles and Raisin Canes. Bojangles, Raisin Canes. Okay, let's do the other 2. Little Caesars and Hardee's. That's not too bad of a foursome there. Okay, Little Caesars, getting by. What did I say, Little Caesars? That's bad. I can't even think of what I'm trying to say. Little Caesars and Hardee's. I'm drawing a blank here for some reason in my head. Maybe it's the heat. Raisin Canes and Bojangles. I'm getting really warm, so Raisin Cane and Bojangles are right next to each other. So that made it easy. All right, let's work on the 3 seeds. Twin Peaks. That's what I'm talking about. And Applebee's. I spelled that wrong, I'm sure. Domino's and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Lee's, the local store, coming in strong with a 3 seed. Very proud of you, Lee's. I didn't think that I wouldn't have put them that high, but hey, random is random, right? Domino's. We still ain't got Burger King yet. That's my other 3. Oh, Twin Peaks. That's a good restaurant for all the good reasons. And Applebee's. All right, let's do the 2 seeds. We're getting up there to the higher ones. Captain D's and Jack's. Strong ones there. All right, we got Olive Garden. Olive Garden deserves to be a 2. Olive Garden got on there twice. Cookout Burger. We're down to the 1 seeds. All right, let's take these off here. Let's take off Olive Garden. Let's take off Cookout. Let's take off Jack's. Captain D's. Now, for some reason, I have one too many on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I put 7 on here. So I'm gonna tell you what I got. I got Burger King, Sonic, Steak and Shake, Long John, CC's, Beef Birdies, and Ruby Tuesdays. I'm gonna remove Beef Birdies and Ruby Tuesdays because I don't eat their BK, Sonic, Steak and Shake, Long John, CC's. I'm gonna leave one variable that's left over. Whatever one's left over gets to battle the play-in, the last play-in. That's how I'm gonna rule that. I get to rule it. Number 1 seed, Steak and Shake, and CC's. What do you know? Steak and Shake and CC's making the number 1 seeds. Alright, there's 3 number 1 seeds left. Only 2 can make it. Burger King gets a number 1 seed. And Sonic gets the other number 1 seed. That leaves Lon John's to play the play-in. Now, that wasn't very hard. Huh? We're going to go over our list, look at our matchups, and then start eliminating them and see who the champion is. All right, let's see here. Another ad. I want to get it to where I have the 1 and the 2. Or yes and no. I can do yes and no, 1 and 2. I'll just do yes and no. Yes is 1, no is 2. Okay, so let's look at our matchups first. All right, coming out of the whatever bracket, I don't know what division this is. We need to do the play-ins first because I can't announce the brackets without the play-ins. All right, we're going to do Chuck E. Cheese versus TGI Fridays. So the top 16 will be the top seed, and the bottom 16 will be the bottom seed. So yes would be Chuck E. Cheese, no would be TGI Fridays. Yes, we get a yes. So Chuck E. Cheese moves on. Alright, now I'm going to do Dickies and Popeyes. I'm just going to hit the button here. We got yes and no, yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. It's another yes. So Dickies beats out Pop. No, oh, it moved to no. At the last second, it rode to no. So Popeyes beats Dickies. Very surprising. All right, now we're doing Firehouse versus Red Robin. It's a no. Red Robin beats Firehouse Subs. We're going to do the last 16 seeds, and then they go up against Lon John. So now we got Churches and Mellow Mushroom. It's a no. So that means Mellow Mushroom wins. So we're going to do Mellow Mushroom versus Lon John Silvers. Mellow Mushroom won, so they get to be the higher seed. And they lose. Lon John's gets through. Alright guys, here is our matchup. I'm going to cool off while I'm doing this one. Alright, here's our matchups coming out of this bracket over here. We're just going to go 1 through 16 and then 2 through 15. Steak and Shake is the number 1 seed going against Chuck E. Cheese. I would definitely choose Steak and Shake over Chuck E. Cheese. Alright, the 2 and 15 is Captain D's and Cinnabon. That's a good combination. I love Cinnabon, but all you have is Cinnabon. And Captain D's, you can get fish. So, I would actually take the higher seed that time. Alright, and then we got the 3 14, Twin Peaks versus Dickies. I do not like Dickies barbecue, so Twin Peaks, obvious reasons. They're like Hooters, but better. The 4 and 13 is Bojangles and Subway. I'm taking Bojangles. All right. The 5, was that the 4? The 5, 12 is Logan's and Panda Express. Panda Express in a rout. 6 versus 11, White Castles versus McDonald's. I'm actually going to take McDonald's because White Castles are only good every now and then. 7 and 10, Cracker Barrel and Pizza Hut. I think I'm going to take Cracker Barrel. There's a lot of pizza options. No one else like Cracker Barrel out there. 8, 9, Dairy Queen and Zaxby's. I think I'm going to go Dairy Queen because Zaxby's doesn't have ice cream. All right, let's go to the next bracket down. Burger King and Red Robin. I'm taking Burger King all day. Olive Garden versus Longhorns. Olive Garden in a rout. Domino's versus Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings destroys Domino's. Little Caesars and Whataburger. I'm going to go Whataburger. IHOP versus Wingstop. I'm going to go IHOP. Outback versus Papa John's. I'm going Papa John's just because their commercial that just come out. Moe's and A&W. I don't like Moe's, so A&W wins that one. And the KFC versus Hooters. KFC all day long. I've got Twin Peaks that don't need Hooters. All right, we got CC's and Popeyes. Popeyes sucks, so CC's you move on. Jack's and Five Guys. I'm going Jack's because I eat there like at least once a week. Applebee's and Waffle House. Waffle House all day, especially when you're drunk. The 4-13, Raising Cane's and Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's is going to beat everybody on here, so y'all just go ahead and mark that down. 5 and 12, Starbucks and Golden Corral. I'm going to go Starbucks. 6 and 11, McAllister's and Red Lobster. Red Lobster all day long. 7 seed, O'Charlie's against Texas Roadhouse. O'Charlie's in a rout. Krispy Kreme and Chick-fil-A. That is the matchup of the century. That's the only one I can't decide. I love Krispy Kremes, but I also love Chick-fil-A, so thank God I have a randomizer on that one because I wouldn't be able to choose. Next, Sonic versus Long John's. We already have the other seafood place. We're going to take Sonic because they got all the drinks and stuff. Cookout versus Dave & Buster's. I've only ate Dave & Buster's once or twice, so I'm going to go Cookout. They got a lot of milkshake options. Lee's versus, I can't read my writing, Denny's. Looks like it says Denny's, so I'm going to go Lee's because that was my first job. Hardee's and Arby's. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's another tough one. The breakfast is Hardee's, but Arby's has got the curly fries, so I'm going to go Arby's. Carrabba's and Taco Bell. Taco Bell all day long. Bonefish and Auntie Anne's. Got to have the pretzels. Which one am I on now? I'm on the 7-10. Sonny's and Crystals. Sonny's in a rout. And Cheddar's versus Wendy's. I got to take Wendy's. All right. So you guys know my picks. So my picks are irrelevant because it's a randomizer. Give me a drink of this Coke. We'll roll on to round 2. It'd be quicker if I just tap the button instead of showing you on the camera. So I'm just going to tap the button and we can roll right on through. And I'm just going to write down the first initial of the winner. Save the Sharpie. All right, first round. We're just going to go right into the bracket. Steak Shake, Chuck E. Cheese. What's it going to be? 1 versus 16. 1 will be a yes, and the 16 will be a no. And the yes wins. Yes, thank God Steak and Shake won. Chuck E. Cheese sucks. All right, we're going to go. Once it gets to where I actually have to see who they are. Dairy Queen versus Zaxby's. I'm gonna go with Dairy Queen because I got ice cream. Already said that. So. And it is a no. Oh no, Zaxby's pulls it off. The 8-9 seed, always a tough seed. Logan's and Panda Express. Panda Express. Come on to Panda Express. I'm gonna root for Jersey Mike's the whole way, so we don't have to worry about anybody else. It's a no. Oh, that's right. That's good. Panda Express is the lower seed. Good job, Panda Express. That's what I wanted. Bojangles and Subway. I'm gonna go with Bojangles. They're the higher seed, so hopefully we get a yes here. Come on, Bojangles. Come on, Bojangles. I think I see a yes. Let me get the other Sharpie. Maybe it's better. We got a yes, so Bojangles made it. Yeah, that one's working a little better. All right, White Castle McDonald's. McDonald's is the actual lower seed, so we need a no here. And it's on the line. We got a yes. Oh my God, White Castle beats out McDonald's. Twin Peaks versus Dickies. Twin Peaks. So I don't have to worry about getting Hooters to go through. Come on, Twin Peaks. Dickies sucks, by the way. And it is a no. Which one is that? Dickies beats Twin Peaks. The upset so far. Dang. Cracker Barrel Pizza Hut. Here we go. Forgot my monkey suit back on. I'll put it back on in a minute. Well, I say Cracker Barrel Pizza Hut. It's a yes. Cracker Barrel beats Pizza Hut. I almost put a 7. I could have put the number. Captain D's and Cinnabon. It's a yes. So who does that? Captain D's beats Cinnabon. Well, they were the higher seed, so just don't pay attention to them around. You can't see it anyway, so I ain't worried about it. Let's go right down the list. Burger King versus Red Robin. I got Burger King going through, so we need a yes here. Come on. Give me a yes. Oh, it's going to be a no. It's going to be a no. It's going to be a no. Burger King, the third overall number 1 seed, loses to Red Robin. How does that happen? The third overall number 1 seed, which is probably Virginia, because they always lose first round. Virginia, you're out. All right, next is KFC and Hooters, 8-9 seed. This is like a Villanova / UConn. It is a no. So Hooters beats KFC. Boo-hoo. I'd rather have had KFC. All right, what we got now? We got Wingstop and IHOP. Doesn't really matter on this one, but I think I had IHOP going through. Because I was choosing them over Denny's, and they win. Yes, it's a yes. Now we got Little Caesars and Whataburger. I think I picked the Whataburger, but I lost because it's a yes. Little Caesars wins. Outback and Papa John's. Come on, Papa John's. I just said that just because they're commercial, I want to eat that thing that just got the zone they just come out with. It's a yes. So no, Outback wins. Outback was the 6th seed. Outback beats Papa John's. Domino's BW3. Come on, we want to know because we want BW3 to be in the final. It's a yes. Oh man, my second overall favorite loses to Domino's. I wanted BW3 to be. I just put a 3 in there. I wanted BW3 to battle Jersey Mike's in the final, but that's not going to happen because they got upset in the first round. All right, Moe's and AW root beer. Come on, AW. We'd like to have one of them cold root beers right now. It is a no. It's a no, so that means A&W moves on. All right, Olive Garden and Long John Silver's. I think is what it says. Come on, Olive Garden. Give me a yes. Give me a yes. It's not going to be a yes, is it? No, it's not. Dang it. Long John's moves on. All right, let's go to the next bracket over here. The second overall number 1 bracket. CC's versus the Popeyes. And I hope CC's wins. It's a no. The second overall number 1 seed and the second and third overall number 1 seeds have both lost. All right, this was Krispy Kreme Chick-fil-A. This is one I couldn't decide, so thank goodness it's a random generator. It was a no, so Chick-fil-A beats Krispy Kreme. I cannot believe 2 number 1 seeds have already lost. That's why we like randomizers. Okay, now we got Starbucks and Golden Corral. I picked Starbucks. I need a yes. It's a yes. Starbucks makes it. Raising Cane's and Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's, I swear to God, you better not lose. Give me a no, Jersey. Jersey is my number 1. Come on, give me a no. 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 Yes! Jersey Mike's survives on a 50-50 chance. McAllister's and Red Lobster. I'm going to go Red Lobster. I need a no. Oh my God, am I going to get a no? McAllister's beat Red Lobster. Who the hell even eats at McAllister's? All right, Applebee's and Waffle House. Come on, Waffle House. Give me some smothered, covered, heated, and treated. It's a yes, so Waffle House, you just lost to Applebee's. At least my one team is still in. All right, O'Charlie's and Texas Roadhouse. Come on, Roadhouse. Give me that. No, that's what I'm talking about. Don't you? There we go. I thought it was going at the last second. All right, now we got Jack's and Five Guys Burgers and Fries. Like I said, I eat at Jack's at least once a week or so, so let's go Jack's. And it's a yes. Jack's makes it. All right, last bracket. Watch if Sonic loses this, 3 of the 4 overall number 1 seeds have lost. Sonic and Long John's. We get a no. Long John's the 16 seed. That means Burger King. No, I'm sorry. Steak and Shake is the only number 1 left. Burger King lost, Sonic lost, and CC's lost. Wow. All right, we got the 8-9 seed. Cheddar's versus Wendy's. Let's see what. There's no telling who's going to win this year. Whoever wins, I got to go eat there. We get a yes, so that is Wendy's. Hopefully it's somebody local, so I don't have to drive very far. Carrabba's and Taco Bell. I don't like Carrabba's. They try to be Olive Garden, but they ain't. Come on, Taco Bell. Give me a no. Oh, it's a yes. Taco Bell, you lost to Carrabba's. Come on now. Mexicans lost to the Italians. Hardee's and Arby's. It's a toss-up for me, so I'd be good with either one. Whatever it gives me is what it gives me. I got to know, so that would be Arby's. The curly fries move on. Bonefish and Auntie Anne's. Bonefish is really nice, but it's so expensive. It's a once-a-year deal. And Auntie Anne's pretzels are amazing. They're the only pretzels on here, so I hope we get a no. We did. Okay, good. Auntie Anne's moves on. Okay, Lee's. Denny's. Lee's was my first job. Don't let me down, Lee's. Don't let me down, Bruce. Give me that yes. Booyah. A local restaurant makes it. Sonny's and Crystal's. Sonny's was my dad's place, so I hope they make it to the Final Four. But I gotta have a yes, and I do. Sonny's. The last one of the first round is Cookout and Dave & Buster's. Cookout's got all those 60 flavored milkshakes. So Cookout, you need to pull this off, but I don't think they're going to. It's on the line. They did it. All right. Now let's rotate over here and look at our second round. Take his hat back off again. Second round matchups here. We got Steak and Shake versus Zaxby's. Got Panda Express going up against Subway. We got White Castle against Dickies. Cracker Barrel against Captain D's. Red Robin against Hooters. IHOP going against Little Caesars. Outback versus Papa John's. Domino's versus A&W. I'm sorry, I got this wrong. A&W versus Long John's. Domino's versus Outback. I'll get it right in a minute. All right, up here at the top, we got Popeyes going up against Chick-fil-A. That's going to be an easy one. Starbucks going against Jersey Mike's. You better not lose Jersey Mike's. McAllister's against Applebee's. We got Texas Roadhouse against Jack's. Long John Silver's against Wendy's. Carrabba's against Arby's. Auntie Anne's Pretzels against Lee's. And Sonny's against Cookout Burger. All right, let's start the next round off. Steak and Shake, Zaxby's. Let's see what we get. See who's going on to the Sweet 16. It's a yes. So Steak and Shake makes the Sweet 16. All right, Panda Express versus Subway. I think I would choose Panda Express because they're really good. But which ones? It's a no. So Panda Express does not make it. Subway makes it. No, it's Bojangles. I'm sorry, it's not Subway. There's a B. Bojangles beat Subway. So it's Bojangles makes it through. How about mess that one up? I thought I put a B for Subway, but it's Bojangles. All right, we have White Castle versus Dickies. Oh, Dickies is like the worst one on here, so they better not make it through. It's going to be a yes, it looks like. So White Castle takes out Dickies. All right, now we got Cracker Barrel and Captain D's. I'm rooting for Cracker Barrel here. They got to get their country ham. It is a yes. Cracker Barrel moves on. All right, let's go down to the next round. 4 of our Sweet 16 teams are set. All right, we got Red Robin. How about that Baskin Robbins? Red Robin versus Hooters. Red Robin versus Hooters. Let's see what we got here. Come on, Red Robin. I don't even like either one of them. Red Robin. Red Robin is pulling another one. The 16 seed is beating Hooters and Burger King. All right, we got IHOP and Little Caesars. IHOP and Little Caesars. We get IHOP. Nope. Is it? Oh, barely. IHOP beats Little Caesars. Okay, so now we got Outback versus Domino's. I kind of like both of them, so it doesn't really matter to me which one wins this one. And it's going to go to Outback. Now we got A&W Root Beer and Long John Silver's. Outback's always strong. We'll see who the winner. See where I'm going to be eating. We're getting closer. It is a no, so that means Long John Silver's moves on. All right, let's go to our other Elite 8, or I'm sorry, our other round of 32. We got Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, yes. They're a strong team. All right, now we got Starbucks and Jersey Mike's. I mean, I'd be happy with Starbucks, but Jersey Mike's is going to win this, so we don't have enough time to play around. Don't you go to yes. No. That just shows you I'm not biased. I mean, I'm not cheating. Starbucks beats Jersey Mike's. No. I lost my team. Kentucky loses again. All right, McAllister's versus Applebee's. I don't care about either one of these. I can't believe Kentucky lost again in the second round. Oh, my God, Kentucky, what's wrong with you? No, who won? Applebee's. No, is it Applebee's? Yes, Applebee's beats McAllister's. My God, we're getting somewhere now. We're almost done with our Sweet 16 here. All right, we got Texas Roadhouse versus Jack's. I'll put the monkey suit back on. I have to cool off for a minute. As soon as I cool off, I got to put it back on. We get a no, so that means Jack's. All right, I will be revealing the Sweet 16 here in just a minute. All right, we have, what do we got here? Long John Silver's and Wendy's. I think this one can go either way. Either way. It's a no. So Wendy's beats Long John's. Wait a second. I have Long John's over there and Long John's over here. Somebody got in twice. I'm going to let it slide because that's cool. Well, they lost. I was going to say, now I know why I had an extra one. Because Long John's gotten there twice. Oh, I had them up here. Oh, okay, that's because they got over there. That's how they got in there. So I did have them down. So I actually had an extra spot. But it doesn't matter anyway because I got eliminated. Next is Carrabba's and Arby's. Come on, Arby's. I think you can pull this one off. That's a no. The curly fries survive. All right, next we got Lee's and Auntie Anne's. Lee's, the local restaurant, pulling it through. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken is on to the Sweet 16. Now we have Sonny's and Cookout Burger. Who's going to be? Sonny's Barbecue or Cookout? Cookout. All right, now we can reveal our Sweet 16, guys. Our Sweet 16 is Steak and Shake versus Bojangles. We got White Castle versus Cracker Barrel. Red Robin, the surprise of the tournament, going against IHOP, Outback, going against Long John since I keep sneaking in somehow. And then over here on this other side, we got, I'll just read them off. We got Chick-fil-A going against Starbucks, Applebee's going against Jack's, Wendy's going against Arby's, and Lee's going against Cookout Burger. To go to the Elite 8, let's keep rolling. Steak and Shake versus Bojangles. Who's it going to be? Steak and Shake or Bojangles to the Elite 8? Steak and Shake. All right, now we've got White Castle and Cracker Barrel. White Castle or Cracker Barrel? White Castle or Cracker Barrel? Who's going to make it through? It is a no. Cracker Barrel beats White Castle. So we got Steak and Shake and Cracker Barrel in the Elite 8. All right, here we go. The surprise of the tournament, Red Robin versus IHOP. Let's see what we get. Red Robin versus IHOP. It's going to be a no, so that means IHOP. Now we got Outback and Long John Silver. Since you got in there twice, you deserve to lose. Outback or Long John Silver's? Long John Silver's. Watch Long John Silver's come through and win this. See, technically, they beat out one of them up there, and they shouldn't even have been there twice. All right, let's jump back over to this side. All right, now we got we got Chick-fil-A and Starbucks. Chick-fil-A and Starbucks. Starbucks again makes it through. Beats Chick-fil-A. That's a strong turn round right there. All right, Applebee's and Jack's. I'm rooting for you, Jack's. It's a no. Jack's beats Applebee's. I just ate there on Friday. All right, Wendy's and Arby's. I eat at both of these places, so I don't care which one wins, as long as one of them does. Who's it going to be? It's a yes. It's going to be Wendy's. All right, last matchup of the Elite Eight. Of the Sweet 16, I'm sorry. Lee's versus Cookout Burger. And the winner is Lee's. The local Albany restaurant pulls through again. All right. Here's our Elite Eight matchup. Steak and Shake versus Cracker Barrel. IHOP versus Long John Silver's. Starbucks versus Jack's, and Wendy's versus Lee's. That's a good Elite Eight. All right, let's go right into it. Steak and Shake versus Steak and Shake versus Cracker Barrel. Who's going to the Final Four? It is a no. Is it a no? It's a no. Cracker Barrel beats Steak and Shake. I just ate Steak and Shake, so that works for me too. I had that on Saturday. Okay, so we have IHOP versus Long John Silver's to go to the Final Four. What do we get? It is a yes. IHOP will take on Cracker Barrel in the Final Four. Starbucks and Jack's to the Final Four. Which one will it be? Watch Starbucks win. I end up going to Starbucks to eat. Starbucks makes it to the Final Four. We got Wendy's and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Who's going to go to the Final Four? Oh, Wendy's pulls it through by Lee's. All right, our Final Four matchup is Cracker Barrel versus IHOP and Starbucks versus Wendy's. That's our Final Four. Let's roll through and see who's playing in the championship. Cracker Barrel or IHOP? And in the championship is Cracker Barrel. Now, Starbucks or Wendy's for the championship game, to go to the championship game. Starbucks survives. So now the championship game is Starbucks versus Cracker Barrel. Wow, what a matchup. Starbucks isn't even a restaurant, but they were in the top 100 food places. So they got in, and they made it to the championship. All right. This is for all the marbles. Cracker Barrel. They were a strong 7 seed. They went through Pizza Hut. They had to beat White Castle. They had to beat Steak and Shake. And they had to beat IHOP. IHOP was a 5 seed. They had to beat Wingstop, Hooters, Red Robin, and Long John Silver's. Not too bad. All right, Steak and Shake. Starbucks was a 5 seed. They had to beat Golden Corral. They beat Jersey Mike's. They beat Jack's, and they beat Wendy's. Wendy's was a 9 seed. They had to beat Long John's. They had to beat Arby's, and they had to beat Lee's to get to the Final Four. But Cracker Barrel and Starbucks is the championship. Let's hit the button, and here we go. So let's see who the higher seed is. Cracker Barrel is a 7. Starbucks is a 5. So a yes would be Starbucks. A no would be Cracker Barrel. Let's spin it. Yes for Starbucks. No for Cracker Barrel. Who wins the championship? Starbucks! Woo! Wish I had a confetti gun. Starbucks is the championship winner. Winner. Starbucks is the champion, and I'm not going to play the song, that they play at the end of the basketball tournament because it will be copyrighted. So there you have it. I guess I'm going to Starbucks because Starbucks wins. That's our first annual. The next one we'll let teams pick. We'll let subscribers pick, whatever you want to call it. But hope y'all enjoyed our food bracket championship round 1.